Running here with Jaden Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one with that 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. The give, it's Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys trailing in the early going. They've got themselves another 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, line. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now on 3rd down. but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
We go 47. Line 8. Then we're going to 52.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. He's got it to his running back. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. Oh, stiff arm. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hop on Washington, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. He'll start the drive with blue, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that means third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds. Get this, right where the kickoff came from, at the opposing 35-yard line.
Everyone everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion, setting their offense up for success.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Setting him on the dime. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Last two plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up 2nd and short. And then, like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here to Sanders. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect to run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Sanders on the give, headed right. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Dak now from the gun. Now he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route.
And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. But outside the pocket, it easily found an open man.
Here's 2nd and 5. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Dolphins 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. He has the first over the middle. Now 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah! There we go, kill!
Prescott on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Kill!
Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, 47! 26!
Dak to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Bruce! 26!
They'll run the toss to Blue. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I took point.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's back to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. They did it. He made the interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Go ahead. Ready, 2.
Achane again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Dolphins down by a touchdown. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground here with Achane. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Turbo 1, high.
Here he is to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds his back. A-Chan. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone. For a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start here is Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Tua going to throw. A swingless out wide. Here's Achane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run, Achane. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Quick throw, caught out wide. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game. But that was some statement there. That drive took him the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to the ground, Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a give to Madison running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Miami.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Achane. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Go ahead. 22.
Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll run it. Achane with it. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Cowboys nothing. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Now Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. He hits Blue. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Final play of the half, Prescott. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. And now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. 2 yards to go, second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Prescott now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 60.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Blue. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there. That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Blue. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
14. Cowboys 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. His way forward. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard
line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time and the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout.
That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because 1 more score, and this game's over.
Running, here's Achane.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
44.
Madison going to take this down just short of the goal line. We got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
this is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust, because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Here's Dak. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now Dak. And he's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Now Prescott. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And now we've got a 1-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
Well, you're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
So after to the touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochin. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Donovan Wilson picks it on. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
27.
Going to the ground again on first. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
First and goal, Dallas.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. D. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Right here. Big team.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A handoff for Madison, running left. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
44, ready. 22, protect.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. 22,
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Waddle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Handoff running left to Achane. Into the second level past the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down. That's a 38-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock, but a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 40.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
46, 47. Everybody, kill.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
It's safe. Go ahead. Come on, one. Hey.
First down, here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, 2. Let's go.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds his back, H-hand. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Come on, one. Ready, 2.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle is made.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Give on second here to Blue. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Cowboys. Behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Prescott here from the gun. He's got Lamb. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. He's got it in the red zone. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing again, Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to...
And in for the Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone. For a touchback.
35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Tagovailoa on first down. Achane reels it in. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
TX.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Tua out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Come on, one, high.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb has another one. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 13. Completed to his running back. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Prescott set to pass. Finds Sanders. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. This is Sanders headed left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take the line. Get him. There's a 154 line.
Dak to the air here. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Two and out from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Get set. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Watch it, Oscar. Double one, high.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, ready. Long.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defense defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Solo left Zion.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
20, TX. Hey.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running forward, it's Achane. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, get set.
Fullback trying to power it across. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Trying for it, it's Achane. In a 2-score game, this game will remain. The defense ready for that one. Got him on 4th and goal. They turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback.
Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on first down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
3rd down run with Blue. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go. We're going to 53. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, 46, 46. Kill. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Who gets the handoff? And we'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. Still going inside the 35. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Dolphins 10.
recovery now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
All right, come on.
Tua out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
You're right here. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. Finds the in route, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
Malik Washington. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Cowboys' 37.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Donovan Wilson picks it off.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st down.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Kill.
1st down, here's Dak. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
defensively.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yeah, here we go. Right, check point, hey. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, right, hey. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now on third down. Put the body on the line for his team. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. First and 10, Prescott. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Miami.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And hard running is going to get him over the 40 to 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Second down and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Second and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in an Eagle uniform, it's Miles Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of this.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
We're going to 54. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Slant pass. It's Ferguson. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
3 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, that's a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's taken down inside the 30. Dallas Goddard, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing is Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you... Practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some...
And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Great. Set. Hey, what up?
They'll look to throw here. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the
Yeah! Here we
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
Complete to George Pickens. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second down and 8. Looking to throw, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
46. Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
Prescott down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Cowboys down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Throw it. Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To the air again. Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. George Pickens from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 77 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. That little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
Now Prescott. He hits Blue. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah! Here we go. Line. We're going to 54. Line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And again, it's Prescott. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
That's another Cowboys first
now Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Second down at the 17-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Williams. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second down, goal to go.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46!
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Tackled by Jordan Davis. A 5-yard loss sets up third down and goal.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Kill! Go to 54, go to 54, line in.
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Harvey, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Eagles 21, Cowboys 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really